It's 90.3 KEXP here in Seattle and worldwide at KEXP.org. I'm Stevie Zoom. Thanks for tuning in on this Sunday afternoon. We are ready for some live music in our studio. We want to welcome the Joy Formidable.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you.
Good day to you all.
And there's some people here. Can you guys hear us now? Hello. Hey. We're like in the monkey enclosure. We can throw things at you.
It's part of the excitement of our new home here with the new studio.
It's a great studio.
Yeah, you guys were at the former home that we had, and we've been here now this year, so welcome.
Thank you.
And yeah, you get this added benefit of an audience.
Yeah, kind of weird having behind the glass, but nice to meet you guys. Good day to you all.
Well, Joy Formidable are playing later this afternoon, 5:15 at the Capitol Hill Block Party. Right. Hitch is their album that came out a little earlier this year. Find out a little bit about that record in a little bit, but if you're ready for a couple songs, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah, let's
have a go, shall we?
Okay.
Let's have a bash.
So this is from the last record, not the latest record. This is from Wolfslaw, and it's a song called Little Blimp.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Live music here on KEXP from the Joy Formidable. And as Ritzy said, that's a Little Blimp from the previous album, Wolfslaw. And I think you're going to play one of the newer ones right now.
In fact, the first time we've ever played this. Not ever, because obviously we played it to record it, but the first time we've ever done it acoustically.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it. This is Radio of Lips. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's a call from coming. You came and left again. is together, together, a different story.
All right, 90.3 KEXP. You're listening to live music here in our studio from the Joy Formidable. Radio of Lips is the song you just heard right there. That's from the album, the latest album, Hitch. Acoustically, they are playing this afternoon, 5:15, the main stage at the Capitol Hill Block Party, in this nice acoustic lead-in to that later on. And it sounds like you guys are really comfortable playing these songs acoustically.
We're just very good actors and actresses.
Yeah, we actually enjoy putting
Yeah.
songs in different kind of contexts, you know. Yeah, absolutely. It's a nice challenge. I think that's something we always thrive off, actually, being a three-piece, because we sometimes write and record as if like we had an orchestra, and then it's a bit of a challenge to put that into the live setting then when there's just the three of you. So yeah, we enjoy that.
Yeah, because then obviously the songs come across differently musically, but then somehow, you know, as well, the lyrics play into, you hear things differently than the recorded song on the albums. So it's nice as a listener to hear things in a different way sometimes.
Yeah, the lyrics is a big part of this band as well. So yeah, lets that breathe a bit more with acoustics. Yeah.
So the latest album, Hitch, the third full-length album, this one seems to, did it take its time coming together than the previous two?
We were extremely busy, so...
Only in the sense that we needed a little bit of a break in between. I think we've been touring straight for about 6 or 7 years, so, and writing albums while we were on the road. So I think this is the first record we've made, like, not in tandem to actually touring at the same time.
Yeah,
we went back home, we built a little studio in North Wales, where Julian and I are from. And yeah, I think we wanted to take our time a little bit. We wanted to unwind, step back, build the studio, regroup, you know, move forward, evolve as a band, and sometimes that takes a second.
And there was just so many songs as well, so that's what I'm saying. It was a really, like, fruitful period, but it does take a minute to sift through, like, 80 songs. You know, the album is a big thing to us. It's got to be cohesive and work as a body of work, you know? We don't just want to slap a bunch of, like, singles together or whatever. So making sense out of the last year also just took a minute, you know.
It continues to sound, you're very prolific in writing songs. You don't shy away from the 5, the 6, sometimes 7-minute songs. So it seems like you have a lot of writing going on, and then, as you said, it takes time to kind of decide which ones you want to go with.
Yeah, and who knows what the next record will be. Maybe there'll be 2-minute songs. You have to go off what your gut is, and we definitely enjoy that thing that an album brings, which is space and taking you somewhere where sometimes a short song maybe can't do, losing yourself in the whole experience. But it just depends on where you're at that time, It just happens to be that chapter.
Since you guys are here in the Seattle area, I have to bring up a previous song that you covered. since you're very close by to Twin Peaks.
Oh, yeah,
We
yeah.
are,
And
yeah.
you did cover the theme song to that. I know you've probably talked about that before, but how did that come together to cover that?
I think we just had we had this studio set up, and we're very easily distracted. You know, we were making the album, and at the same time we were doing these kind of Welsh language collaborative vinyls, and just doing
some
lots,
short film music.
doing some some film
Floating.
music, and like I said, we were just distracted. And part of that was we were just playing a lot, we were jamming a lot, and we were watching Twin Peaks at the same time, getting caught up, you know, for the new series. And we just started messing with it one day, and then thought, I think we can actually do a different but good version of this, which
Yeah.
is what a cover should all be about, you know? We didn't want
Right.
to just replicate it, but we felt like we could bring our own sense of atmosphere and vibe to it as a track. And
It's a great bit of music as well,
Yeah.
you know. Fantastic. Great atmosphere. I think the music played a huge part in that series, didn't it? You know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It did for
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
as a listener and watching the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you said, you know, traveling and touring a lot, and then that's part of that, you know, when you're back home and taking time off, and you can kind of go with things like that.
Yeah, you can.
You kind of mentioned there, too, a vinyl club. You've got a vinyl club that you have going on, and this is for mostly, I understand, for other Welsh bands?
Well, it started off like that, I suppose, with us having been, you know, making the record back home in North Wales, and it's quite a rural area. It's quite a hard place when you're an up and coming band just to find enough gigs and places to play. So, I suppose it started off as just a tiny little attempt for us to try and you know, create some sort of collaborative spirit with some bands that, you know, we've got some really good local bands, but I think down the line we'd like to open it up. It started off as a Welsh language, an opportunity for us to release our Welsh language stuff, but I think it's something that we'd like to continue.
Oh,
We loved them
absolutely,
as, you
yeah.
know, as split vinyl things, and we love vinyl, so I think we'll be continuing that release even outside of Wales, really.
Yeah, and it had like a visual artist from Wales designing each vinyl as well. And that's the other thing about vinyl, which is fantastic when you see a great bit of artwork on something big like that. It's just not the same on a digital pack or something, is it? You know, something you can hold. So
Just a tiny little thumbnail. You can't
Yeah.
see, like, what is that?
yeah, exactly.
A splodge.
It's a shame.
Had many discussions about that in the last 20 plus years of,
Yeah, I'm sure.
of CDs. So,
Yeah.
I bet.
yeah. Oh, that's what the artwork looks like. When you can look at the record.
Yeah.
So playing later on at 5:15 at the Capitol Hill Block Party. You're going to continue on later this week. Tuesday, Wednesday, you're in Salt Lake and Denver, and I believe continued on with quite a few shows in the U.S. this fall.
Yeah, we're going out with Congos in October.
Yeah, in
So
September,
That'd be a cool kind of chance for us to whip around the country again. We've already done our own kind of main headline show. We've got some festivals coming up, and then we're going to finish the next record at the end of this year, and just
Yeah, maybe an
And then
EP
start
before
again.
then as well. We're talking about maybe doing a little acoustic run as well. So maybe just a short acoustic tour. We'll see. But yeah, lots coming up.
Sounds nice.
Yeah.
Joy Formidable, you ready for a couple of more songs?
Yeah.
we can do that.
Let's do it.
So I guess this was the last single, wasn't it? Over here
Why aye.
off the new record Hitch. This is the last thing on my mind. 1, 2, 3.
water meeting. Well, I'm telling you, there's no place where my mind stops wandering, wandering. I wouldn't say that this is the end too lightly. I'm just clearing out all
Run away, yo, now watch me go.
when the night just gets away, when your chance gets delivered, or even when I'm out of time, you're the last thing on my mind. Or when I let all the voices in, my punctured heart's feeling everything. Even when I think I'm trying, you're the last thing on my mind. The last thing, 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 the last thing on my mind. The last thing, the last thing, oh, the last thing, the last thing, the last thing, the last thing on my mind.
The Joy Formidable playing live here at KEXP. Last thing on my mind from the most recent album, Hitch, the new one. Lots of dancing in the video on that song.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Lots of gyrating and wobbling of bits.
Just want to entice people to go watch that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
My
you know,
favourite pastime, watching all the wobbling of bits.
yeah. To us, it was about readdressing some kind of balance, you know, kind of
Yeah.
getting a bit sick of seeing
Lady
women
bits.
very tokenistically in so many music videos. So, you know, as we said, we did a statement with the video. It's not as if we agree with objectification per se, but the thing is, it's already out there, you know, saturation, in fact. So I think this was just one attempt at showing it from the other side, you know, and it's just obviously one tiny little attempt. I think, yeah, needs to be addressed, you know. And frankly, you know, it should be about music. I know, like, sex is always desire, of course, has always been part of music and pop music and stuff. But you know, we'd actually prefer to take it away from that a little bit as well, you know, and all about talent. Yeah, can we do that?
Yeah. You ready for one more song?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You getting that, by the way? Because me tuner just wouldn't turn off, but is that right? Okay. There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you guys. Maybe see you guys at the street festival later on. Yeah, great to be back in Seattle. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So we're gonna finish with Whirring. See you soon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I can't remember how this goes.
You can't remember how it goes?
Here he goes.
Yeah.
What?
That's it.
Aw.
I don't even remember our own
Well,
songs.
it's definitely live, isn't it? That's good, isn't it? I mean, we just tested that one. Just testing.
Been a little while since we did this one. Just a couple of days ago, you know.
Spot the difference today. Did you realise that one? Did you?
Okay, round 2. Whirring. 2, 3, 4.
This much delight fills columns to new heights.
Oh, all these things about me
you never can tell. Colors run prime, paint a picture so bright. All these things about me you never can tell. You make me sleep so badly, miserable friend. Turn the dial on my words, I can feel them fall short. Turn the dial, chime along, watch these hands move apart. Turn the dial on my words. I can see you staying here. Fear steps, shadow. Life's will gone shallow. All these things about me you never can tell. You make me sleep so badly, miserable friend. You make me sleep so badly, miserable friend. You make me sleep so badly, miserable friend. Turn the dial on my words, I can feel them fall short. Turn the dial, chime along, watch these hands move apart. Turn the dial on my words. I can see you staying here. Goodness sake, you're both horrible.
Concentrate.
90.3 KEXP, the Joy Formidable, playing live here in our studios, and later on at the Capitol Hill Block Party main stage at 5:15. Hitch is the album this year, and thank you for being part of our afternoon before your show this evening.
Pleasure.
Thank you. Thanks for
Great
having us.
studio.
Thank you.
Glad it's a nice day here as you go through Seattle on this tour. So
I don't
thanks.
think we've ever seen rain in Seattle.
We'd be very lucky,
We
actually.
think you're
yeah.
all lying.
That's lovely.
Very nice. All right. I want to thank Julian and Jackson, our engineers. It's 90.3 KEXP Seattle.
Thank you.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.